Okay, let me see.
Wait, camera ready.
This isn't Hollywood. This is YouTube.
This is not Hollywood.
You got my rider, right?
This is Life of a King. I'm Phil, and today I have two of my friends here in my bed. This is Carl, who you've probably seen before, and we have a new exotic man. Actually, he's a friend of ours from Colombia who just moved here, and his name is Juan.
Hey.
And isn't he sexy? We're doing a little game today, and it's called Two Truths and a Lie. And what happens is each of us take turns saying a story, and two of the stories will be true, and one of them will be a lie. And since it's kind of near Halloween, one of them is going to be scary, one of them is going to be sexy, because who doesn't like sex? And one will be like a miscellaneous, pick whatever you want. I'm already sweating. My apartment is extremely hot, and I'm between like two hot men in my bed. All I'm thinking about is one thing, this video. Round one, Carl, start us off.
My scary story, when I was younger, I had a little brother, and we were home by ourselves, and for some reason, he decided to chase me around the house with a butcher knife, and I locked myself in the bathroom, and I had to call my neighbors.
And your parents are where?
They were out somewhere.
Okay.
It's kind of an embarrassing story, actually.
Okay. It's time for my scary story. So scary that I'm sweating my balls. So, when I was younger with my brother, we were in my dad's room in our old house, and I looked on the at the wall beside the TV, and I thought I saw like smoke or like an apparition of some sort like coming out of the wall. So I grabbed my brother and I ran down the stairs and took him to like my mom in the kitchen, and my mom's like, "What's wrong? Are you okay? You look like really pale." And I think Mom, I think there's something coming out of the wall upstairs. And she was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I had to get her to come with me upstairs to my dad's room, and there was nothing there. Like, the lights were on, the TV was on, there was nothing in it. I'm such a
fake good brother.
No,
this
no.
is not true.
I'm such a good person that I picked up my brother. I was thinking of his safety and brought him downstairs. Next, we have Juan.
Okay, so this happened in the Caribbean. I was with my mom in an old house. All of a sudden, one of her friends came over, and she had like this, it looked like a cage from the outside, and it had like a cloth on it. We were having like a barbecue in the house, and we all went out. Everything started shaking. Like, everything around was shaking.
Way.
Everything, like all the pictures fell down. The ground was shaking, and everyone was like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Whoa, there was an earthquake." And they were like, "There was no earthquake." And my mom's friend, the one that had brought the cage, was like, "Oh shit." And then she ran in, and we ran behind her. She uncovered the cage, and there was nothing in the cage. And the little door was open, and she had just come back from Ireland, and apparently she had bought a leprechaun, I don't know.
A leprechaun?
A leprechaun, yeah. And it got loose in our house.
What?
And she left, she contacted people, we never heard of anything again. That's the end of my story.
And this is gonna be a sexual story.
My first boyfriend and I, when we were younger, one time he was visiting, and my mom walked in. So like she like opened the door, and like her head was just right there, and she kind of made like a weird scream noise and slammed the door really quickly. And I was mortified, completely mortified.
I was hoping it would be a little bit more raunchy. Just picture little Carl experimenting
with big things.
Okay, this is my dirty story. Oh god, I don't want to say it. My mom is probably gonna watch this.
I was just kidding. I love you.
So one time in Toronto, I was on my way back home. My boyfriend at the time had decided in a split-second decision to come back with me to Guelph, Ontario. And we sat near the back of the Greyhound bus. And we're like, you know, it's like an hour and a half bus ride back. So my ex was like, oh, you know, we should do this thing. And I was like, oh, but this thing is in the middle of the bus. Like, are you sure you want to do this thing? And he said, yeah, this thing would be great. We put up like a little, like when I had a sweater or a blanket or a jacket or something, we put it up in front of us on the chair so that nobody could see. There was a thing, we exchanged things, and nobody saw us. And it was the most awesome bus ride ever. The end. The end. What's your sexual story?
So I was about 14, 13, 15 years old. I was in Bogota and stayed over that night. So we had my bed was a bunker. So I was sleeping on top as usual, and he was
at the bottom.
At the bottom. I was just horny. He is straight. I just remember that my mom had like these anatomy books, and then they are of naked people. So I gave it to him, and that's how it started. I was very clever about it, by the way, if I must say. I just gave it to him, and it went up to the top place, and then he started shaking the bunker. And then I just said, do you need any help? And then he said, sure. So I helped him.
I feel like I've seen this movie.
Okay, my last story. When I was younger, I used to sleepwalk a lot. I walked into my sister's bedroom and I stopped walking into her room. Her room was right across from the bathroom. I think I was confused.
You peed on her.
I peed on her bed while she was sleeping. And she woke up screaming. My mom came in and was like, don't wake him. You're not supposed to wake people that are dreaming. My sister was freaking out.
How do you say that in English? Like when someone pees on you?
Like in a sexual way?
Yeah,
it's water sports.
We say golden rain.
Or golden shower.
It's
all good. My story. One time I was in Toronto with my family for a vacation. We were just walking down, it was like a crowded street, and then this black SUV pulls up, where the red carpet or whatever it is. Anyway, the door like flies open, and this guy gets out, and I almost run into him, but I just like excuse myself, I'm like sorry, and I kind of go past, and then I look back, I'm like, who is it? It was Will Smith.
Shut up.
Yes.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, and it was like just like so like nonchalant. Like he's like, oh sorry, excuse me. Yeah, and then like they just like rush inside while everybody's trying to take pictures. And I'm like, that was ridiculous. How did that like even happen? And that's my story.
So when I was younger, I was probably around 16, 17.
So I
used to go to a friend's house.
Oh my god!
He was my best friend. I'll explain why I put this later.
Story.
You guys said that I could make up stories or tell the truth, right?
It's true. This could be completely made up.
Could be.
Oh my lord, on my land.
Oh my land. First round, I think you were lying, and I think you were telling the truth.
I was telling the truth.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
The leprechaun won. I was telling the truth.
Yes! Damn it! I thought yours was true.
Yes, that was true.
So then round two with the dirty story.
True and true.
Yes.
Oh lord, okay, you're right. I was, yeah, wow.
Your second one was false?
My second one was false.
Hi.
Was it like totally false?
No, it was my brother.
And the last round.
False. And I put true, but it must be false.
It was false. But it wasn't Will Smith, it was Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, see, it's when you just change it a little
I
bit.
know.
Yeah, okay.
I thought your last one was a lie.
Was a lie? No. Fuck. Totally.
And then I thought that Juan's was false, like a lie.
Yeah, the capital F
At the
I
end.
have here.
The last one was actually true.
Forget
All
what
my
it said.
stories were true.
All of your
Wait, you didn't tell a lie. But you're supposed to.
I know.
Oh, I thought I did so well. I was like,
That's cheating,
I got
Mark.
every single one of Juan's right.
How many check marks do you have?
I got 3 check marks.
I have 2.
I have 3, so I have half and half.
So we tied.
Yeah, but I think because you said all truths that
That I win.
you're like the real winner.
Oh,
Yeah. Although I have to confess something. I know the story, but you don't.
Oh.
You were told that to me like last week.
Oh. So basically,
Everybody's a winner.
Everybody's a winner, and we're all dirty people. If you can give your best guess at what you think Juan did with blank, I would love to hear it. So that's our video. Thank you for watching. I hope you're not scarred for life. Please click like and subscribe. And hopefully you'll see these two back again. Do you have anything to say?
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.